Hey guys, welcome back. So we've created our content. We got some cool stuff. We want to share it. How do you do that? Well, SeekBeak makes it very easy. So let's take a look. I've got our image open here still with good old Wayne Enterprises in the background, the cool kids hanging out down there. And I want to share this. So I'm going to click the aptly named share icon down here and we get a bunch of options. And now these are various shortcuts to social media sites. So if I click the Facebook or the Twitter icon, it's going to open up in a little pop-up their window. If I'm logged in already, it'll ask me if I want to post it, etc. We have some other cool things buried in here. This one is a QR code generator. So you can generate QR codes. So if you're doing print media, if you have events that you're printing out cards for, or if you want people to scan them at your events, you can do that for posters, etc. We have the ability to download a screenshot. So this will, as it popped up there, take an HD photo of the current snap. So if you want to, print out something or have something to send via email or send something via SMS, you can send a flat image. Also have tour guide option if you want to do live video where you can guide people through your 360s. Again, if you want to find out more about tour guide, check our website. It's very, very awesome. Email, this will open up your email client and with the link pre-populated in it. This is the one we're going to look at right now though. This will get you your public link as well as any HTML that you will need to use to embed on a website anywhere. So the easiest one is this public URL here. So we have handy little shortcuts here where I can click that and it says I've copied it to the clipboard. If I open a new tab and paste that in, you can see I get the beautiful starting location here, all in full screen magically on any device. And I have the title and URL, which is just for convenience. If you want to send it in an email or an SMS to somebody, the title's there for you. We also have an ADA compliant text viewer, which has its own link down here. So for visually impaired people, it will give text readout as well as screen readable content for them. You can choose whether or not you want to start at the default view or whether or not you want to send a link. Let's say we really are focused on these kids down here and we're like, hey, you know what? What are these kids up to? So let's send a link and I'm going to say, I want the start position to be the current view. So now when I copy that URL that's generated and I paste it in here, whoever I send this to is going to start. Yep, look at that, looking at those pesky kids down there. So you can customize a whole bunch of things. So let's take a look. Embed settings. Now we're getting a little bit advanced. If you want to customize how things look on your website, you can do it via here if you don't want to bother with scripting stuff on your own website. If you want to override certain preferences that you had set previously, for example, if you have done a tour that has a client branding on it and you want to send it to another client, but you don't want them to see the original client's branding, you can choose to turn those off. Again, if you're doing real estate stuff for MLS listings, they don't like logos and whatnot, so you can have your logos off when you send it to MLS and on when you send it to anybody else. You can do things like turn on and off any nadir patching, whether or not the navigation bars are visible or whether or not it starts with the stereo mode open for Google Cardboard glasses or VR or whatnot. All sorts of customization options. And the embed code. This is what you would use to embed on a website. So if your website doesn't support script embeds, we also have iframes as a backup. Now you have the iframe code here. We also have the ability to track embeds. So we use UTM codes, so you can generate your own UTM codes for tracking people. For example, if you wanted to send out something and say, for a summer marketing campaign, you could fill in that, hey, this was, you're posting this in a Google ad. It's an ad and campaign name, summer. You'd be able to go into our reporting system and find out, hey, how many people from the summer campaign clicked on it versus the spring campaign. You can compare using UTM codes. We have a UTM code generator in there as well to make things easy for you. Whew, that's a lot. Okay, so now, embed code. Let's say we take this embed code and I'm going to go here and I'm going to pop it. I'm going to pop it into my own website. So I've just posted on the SeekBeak website. So if I open up our examples page now, and I scroll down past these other guys here at the very bottom, look at this, Tim's tutorial embed. And lo and behold, there is our image, fully interactive, all within an iframe. And that's how easy it is to share and embed content in SeekBeak. See you in the next video.